Hi everyone, welcome to Be Different for Success. Today we'll be talking about how to commit to a goal. Let's face it, staying committed to something can be downright difficult. Life just seems to get in the way, doesn't it? Whether it's people, things, or situations, wavering in our commitment has become the norm rather than the exception. But is there a way to stay committed to something so that we follow through? Is there some formula out there that can help us see things through no matter what happens? Achieving even the simplest of goals requires us to learn the meaning of commitment. Throughout our life, we are reminded of commitment, whether it's related to personal or business goals, and we realize that without committing, we can't achieve anything. When you think about it, everything you ever achieved sprouted from a commitment you made, whether it's your children, your degree, your job, or even your house. Learning how to commit is not simply about making commitments, however. It's about keeping those commitments in the face of foreseen and unforeseen hurdles. So, how to commit to something to achieve excellence in life? Here are 5 tips that will help you commit right and change your life. Number 1. Don't be involved. Commit. Setting goals isn't a one-and-done sort of deal. You need to commit to your goals. It might not actually be on a daily basis, but it should be something that you make a regular habit. Doing things halfway is the mother of everything that can go wrong. When you want your project to succeed, you invest yourself in it fully. Why? Because you can't afford to only be involved. Being involved means you're not committed enough. And if you're not committed enough, that thing you've been working on won't see the light of day. Don't chicken out. You can't work on several things at the same time and expect excellent results. Make sure you're doing one thing and you're investing all you've got. Number 2, if you won't learn how to commit, someone else will. There's someone out there who knows everything you know, and they're probably not alone. We live in a highly competitive environment, and truth be told, it's exhausting. So what are you going to do? Are you going to quit? Probably not. But why? You're wired to keep on fighting. Every time you think you've reached rock bottom, you connect to an inner mechanism based on millions of years of evolution whose sole purpose is keeping us alive. It can be either by running and hiding so you'll be able to fight another day, or by making you fight tooth and nail to get what you need. You probably heard about this fight or flight instinct. In fight or flight mode, your pupils dilate, your heart rate goes up, and blood pressure increases with the purpose of getting more oxygen into your brain and muscles. This response allows you to give much more in a competitive environment. But guess what? The same happens inside the other guy's body. That's why the one who's more committed will be the last one standing. Number 3. Never give up. Never give in. Winning is also a lesson, a really expensive lesson. You pay for that lesson with the time you lost, the energies you invested, and a major blow to your ego. However, sometimes you find yourself with your back to the wall, and you need to take drastic measures to save the day. Do you know why people quit? There are 3 major reasons: perfectionism, lack of faith, general inability to keep commitments due to a history of failures. All 3 are bound to each other. The more you fail, the less committed you become. If you're less committed, you have less faith. If you don't have faith in what you're doing, every non-perfect condition can break your resolution. It's that simple. Fight perfectionism, fight lack of faith, and fight history to stop it from repeating itself. You can find an interesting video regarding perfectionism in the link below. Number 4. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Once you're committed to something, your mind becomes like a homing beacon. There are no more choices to be made, just to focus on the target in front of your eyes. But what happens when you suddenly change your mind? What if the choice you've made is no longer as attractive as you previously imagined it would be? You know, of course, what I'm talking about. That thought that you could have made a different choice. That's why when you make a choice, weigh it heavily, commit, and never look back. Number 5. Commit to something bigger than yourself. When you are being committed to something bigger than yourself, you are being and acting in ways that are beyond personal concerns and direct personal gain. You are at work on a vision and commitment that lights a flame that draws you into action. If you have problems committing, it will be beneficial to commit in a group setting. The most likely to overcome the fear of commitment is to commit to something bigger than just you. And in a group, you'll be able to draw upon others for both motivation and support. In a committed group, everyone works for the benefit of that group. If your commitment wanes, you will reduce your chances of achieving your goals, which may cause you to feel discouraged and disappointed. Learning to stay committed to your goals will prevent you from experiencing those emotions. Bottom line, goals are your compass as they guide you in the direction you want to go. Without goals, you are more likely to drift along without a real purpose behind the things you do. As you increase your commitment to your goals, you will experience faster progress, which will continue to keep you motivated. Commitment allows us to fulfill our most basic needs and achieve our most sought-after dreams. It gives us purpose. Start small and remember the 5 things I suggested above. It's never too late to learn how to commit. Your level of commitment to anything has a lot to do with the amount of detail you put into these 3 steps. So be sure to take all the tips I mentioned seriously enough if you want to stay committed to your goals and see things through rather than giving up. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please click the thumbs up and write your personal tips in the comments below. Thank you for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more from us. See you in the next video.